Hi, beautiful soul. How are you guys doing? Welcome back to the Radiant Life, where we shine our brightest light by operating through divine love. If you're new here, my name is Love Deidre, and I am your divine soul guide. Um, my name is Love Deidre, and I'm happy that you're here. If you're here, it's because this message is for you, and message was brought to draw you in. Take whatever resonates, and if it does resonate, go ahead and like that video to let me know that it reaches someone out there. That's a good reminder for me. Yeah. All right. So I haven't looked at this card yet, so I don't know the energy of the reading. So, wow. Okay. Phoenix energy right off the bat. So, this reading is going to be about you rising up from the ashes. You rising up from the ashes. This is a transformational energy. And this is giving me strength. Your soul is very strong. Your divine essence is courageous, very strong, very courageous. Because if you know the story of the phoenix burns itself. um it turns to ashes. It's on fire. It burns itself because it knows that it's going through a rebirth. It knows that it will be born again. So you may have just been going through, let's see what your current situation is. You may have just been going through dark night of soul, or a transformation or something, but you are going through it, or you're going to go through it in the next couple of days. Yeah, there's going to be a new vibrancy that's coming out. It's not that you're turning into a completely new person. It's that your truest nature, your divine essence is going to come out. I'm getting, for some of you guys, your karmic cycle is ending and your divine nature is going to come out. Your divine essence is going to come out. Yeah. So this is a death and rebirth that's happening here. Um, Try not to resist the change. Yeah. Release resistance. There's a change that's coming here, and change is beautiful. Change is good. Change is what grows you. Change is what matures you. Change is what makes you wiser, gives you wisdom, gives you intellect. You know, um, you will see the world in a whole completely different light. You know, I'm seeing a feminine energy here that's also rising up within you. You know, you may be attracted more to flowers. You may be attracted to the soft life. You could be stepping into your soft life era as well. Yeah, but this is a death and rebirth. There's a complete transformation, a complete cycle. So what you were used to, what you were doing before, you're no longer going to be doing these things. Like, it's completely different person. Yeah. Your current situation, is what's going on right now is that you are confused. I'm getting the word basodil, like you're confused. You're not sure what's going on. You're not sure what direction you should take. You're not sure what you should do. You feel like your hands are tied. You feel like you can't see the future. You don't know what's going to happen to you. This is how you feel, as if like when you're looking into the mirror. Yeah, you feel that, because I'm getting Eight of Swords energies here. And the reason why you feel like this, it's okay to feel like this. I'm going to explain you why. The reason why you feel like this is because you have taken a leap of faith. Your soul is guiding you. Your divine essence, your divine feminine is guiding you. And when the divine feminine leads, She's very intuitive. So she's not going to tell you what's going to happen 5 years from now. It's not predictive intuition, like what's going to happen 5 years from now or 3 years from now. It's intuitively. So it's like one step at a time. So you're going to feel the urge to take a left step. You're going to feel the urge to take a right step, or to make this move, or to make that move. And it's going to look as if it's sporadic. Yeah. It's because it almost has no order. Like to our conscious mind, or to your conscious mind, to the human conscious mind, when the divine feminine leads from her intuition, her strong, beautiful intuition, it's gonna look chaotic. Like, oh my God, I don't know what I'm doing. But it's okay, because she sees the bigger picture. She knows everything. Yeah, the divine feminine, like, is the holder of all knowledge. That's why she's very intuitive. She knows. She knows how you feel. She knows how the other person feels. She knows the situation, all possible angles. Yeah. And it's because you're free falling. You're the fool right now. Yeah. You, in your conscious mind, you said, okay, God, okay, Allah, okay, Most High, whatever you want to call it. You say, okay, universe, I'm going to allow you to transform my life into fulfilling my purpose, or into abundance, or into whatever it is that you prayed and you hoped and you dreamed for, because you are divinely aligned. This is your life's purpose. This is what you're supposed to be doing. Yeah. Every step is guided. Trust you me, believe you me. Everything happens in divine orchestration. Nothing happens outside of the will of God. So there's nothing wrong that's going to happen to you. Trust your intuition. There might be a little turmoil that's going on internally, a little fight, but be still. Be still, my beautiful soul. Be still. Everything is going to work out just perfectly fine. You're going through a death and rebirth right now. Keep in mind of this reading, the phoenix energy. The phoenix energy, okay? Your strength right now, is that there's harmony. There's going to be harmony with your inner feminine and inner masculine. Yeah, if you don't know much about that, look it up. I'm actually gonna I'm thinking of putting out a video with divine masculine, divine feminine energy. Because when we talk about, a lot of people, when they talk about divine masculine and divine feminine energy, they talking about externally. But internally, each and every one of us have a yin and a yang, a masculine and a feminine. Yeah. So your strength is that your masculine and your divine feminine is working in harmony. Yeah, they're jiving. I'm getting like they're jiving. They're doing a kizumba dance. They're doing a salsa dance. They're doing a waltz, a beautiful waltz, to make this creation, to make your manifestation happen, to make your purpose fulfilled. Yeah, this is a beautiful energy here right now. So this is a strength. This is okay. You have accomplished something that a lot of people haven't accomplished. And I want to take a moment here and give you props for this, because a lot of people are not in harmony with themselves. You know, I feel like you guys have done the inner child work. You have done the trauma healing, whatever you've done to do that, whether you have taken ayahuasca, or you have done a past life regression, or you have done somatic stretches, somatic exercises, whatever, or you've been doing readings on yourself, or whatever it is, you have now mastered harmony, divine harmony. Yeah. So there's a beautiful oneness that's happening within you. And when I'm saying oneness, I'm getting the energy of collectively as well. Like the collective, your higher selves, your higher self is communicating with all the higher selves on earth, 8 billion people. They're operating as one in that higher realm, in that heaven, in that spirit world. And they're communicating. Yeah. They're all working in harmony for your good. And it's beautiful because you decide to trust the universe. You decide to trust your higher self. You decide to trust God. You decide to trust them. Yeah. What your heart wants you to know is you're not going to know right off the bat what direction you need to do, what steps you need to take, whether you need to go left or you need to go right. Again, the same thing, the same energy like I was talking about before with the divine feminine and being very intuitive. Your heart wants you to know that intuition is what's going to drive you. Intuition is what's going to drive your direction. Yeah, because you see here, she's not able to see the direction where she's going. Yeah, she's going to have to either feel it out or trust and almost like weigh it out. Yeah. I'm getting a little, let me see if I'm going to read this card. Okay. Your heart wants you to be aware of you're at a crossroads. Yeah. You're at a crossroads and you want to choose the best course of action. Yeah. Sometimes when we make decisions, and this is what I'm getting, I just needed to read that to get the rest of the message. Sometimes when we're making decisions, we make decisions from memory. Yeah, I just read memory and thought. Remember in the beginning of the reading, I did say you were in a little bit of confusion, like you were in your mind, um, a little basil deal. That's because you're in your thoughts. Yeah. You for this journey going forward, you cannot make decisions from your mind anymore. This journey going forward, you have to make decisions from your heart. You have to trust your intuition, like fully trust your intuition. Yeah. Um, in the past, you maybe used to make decisions from your memory, meaning based on a possible outcome that happened in the past, you're going to make a decision now based on an outcome in the past. Maybe that used to work in the past, but it's not going to work anymore. You're not going to make decisions based on memory, right? One thing about love, and especially divine love, one thing about divine love, it remembers no wrong. Yeah. So every decision it makes, it's like it's a brand new beginning. It's a free decision to make. Yeah. Now, I'm not saying that you need to go back with your ex because you don't remember the wrong that he did him. But what I'm trying to say is don't let memory cloud your intuition. And this looks like yeah, I'm not going to make any friends because all my friends in the past left me, or all my friends in the past betrayed me, or my friends in the past were jealous. Or this could look like I don't want to date anyone because all men are dogs. I don't want to be vulnerable with anyone because people hurt my feelings in the past. That's making a decision based on memory. What happened to you? I'm getting like this is like a clean slate. And because you're now in harmony, your protective essence, which is the masculine holds the protection. Yeah. He holds the essence of protection. And because they are working in harmony, your divine feminine and divine masculine is working in harmony. She is taking into account that the masculine wants to protect you. The masculine wants to shield you from what happened to you in the past. They're working in harmony. She may have shared with him the vision, the end goal, or whatever, but he is now trusting her and she is now trusting him with intuition. She's giving the intuition and he's putting the boot to the ground, putting the belt to ass. He's the action man. The masculine is always about action, action, action. And the feminine is just intuition. She just gives intuition, give guidance, give intuition, and he's action. So this is why it's beautiful to know that these two are working in harmony. This is their strength. So even though you may not see what's going to happen, or you may not know where you're going to go, the steps, you're at the crossroads where you're going to take, you are free falling. You're trusting in the universe. You're trusting in the divine. Yeah. That's what your heart wants you to know. That's what your heart wants you to be aware of. So trust. Trust. Your challenge for this reading, for this situation, for this death and rebirth, is that you need to sit with your emotions. You need to dive deep, sit you with your emotions. Because I'm getting that some things need to balance out still in regards to your emotions. Some things need to heal. That's at the bottom of the ocean. That needs to come up to the surface. Because your divine feminine, she's going to be using your intuition, yes, but intuition and emotions go hand in hand. Yeah, it's how you feel. If you step into a room, you don't feel something's off. You can't put a finger on it. You can't explain it. Or when you look into someone's eyes, something's off about them. You know, they're asking you for coffee, they're asking you for a date, they want to get to know you, but you already know something is not jiving with your spirit. That's how you know. That's an indication like, hey, he's not the one. That's the harmony here. Because your protector, the divine masculine, he's gonna work with the feminine. He's gonna come out in intuition, in your feelings, like, hey, no, he's not the one. He's gonna break your heart, or something's gonna go wrong down the line with that one. He's gonna cheat on you. He's not gonna value you how you should be valued. You know what I mean? So they're working in harmony, but it's gonna come out in feelings and it's gonna come out in your intuition. So if you feel something's off in a room or with a person that's trying to pursue you, trust your intuition, trust your feelings. Don't go down that path. Don't stay in that room. That room is not healthy for your energy, for your space. Step out of the room and say, excuse me, I need to leave. I need to do something. Maybe you can't explain to them what you feel right away, but go into your safe space. Step out. Yeah. So that looks like going into relationships. That looks like going into business deals. That looks like going into spaces, whether it's crowds or a party, or making a decision based on business, whether you need to make a product, whether you need to go here, whether you need to invest this money. Trust everything by intuition, by feeling. Yeah. Um, Before, I've heard this before. This is a practice. Like, if you really want to follow your intuition, your partner can blindfold you. This is just off topic. Your partner can blindfold you for a day, and you have to trust what he's saying, and you have to do everything what he says for the day. That's gonna help you develop intuition or develop a trust for the unknown. Yeah, trusting the unknown. So that's a challenge. This is a beautiful reading, but I must let you know that this is a challenge. This is a challenge that you have. Um, I'm also getting lunar energy. Yeah. Follow the moon, whether it's full moon or new moon. You might be going through emotional changes with the moon. You might need to work with the moon in terms of your alignment. If you want to know more about that, shoot me an email, because I do moon alignment every 2 weeks. So every time there's a full moon and every time there's a new moon, I give a worksheet. Right now, I have it on my website. You can download the worksheet for the upcoming new moon, and it looks at your chart. Yeah, wherever your chart is, like if it's a full moon in Aquarius, look to see where in Aquarius your chart is, which house, and then you can see how the moon is affecting your life, which house it's affecting in your chart. Yeah, because I'm also getting that you need to work with that moon in that sense. I don't mean moon magic, I don't mean moon water. I mean work with the moon to see where the moon is affecting you in your birth chart. Yeah, this is astrology talking about. If you're new here, I'm also a certified astrologer. I read birth charts, and if you're interested for a reading, click on the link below. All the information is below that you need to find. Yeah. But I'm getting that someone here needs to work with the moon, because the moon is also divine feminine energy, and the moon is also works with phases. Yeah. If you go through my program that I have, if over the span of the year, you would have healed and you would have worked through everything in your chart that needs attention and that needs healing from and with. Yeah. And you'll be able to manifest into the highest timeline that you need to operate in for divine love. Yeah. So that's what I'm getting with this card. That's a challenge here. That's a challenge here. Yeah, because you have conflicting emotions still need to be worked through in the cosmos. Yeah. You need to work with the cosmos with this one. Yeah. So this is a challenge. Feel your emotions, understand your emotions, either do a course in emotional intelligence if you need to, but you need to trust your emotions. Yeah. If you've overcome your challenge, once you've overcome your challenge, there's a beautiful beam of light that I'm seeing, that's gonna involve you. I'm getting involved, but that's not the word I'm looking for. It's gonna engulf you. That's the word. It's going to engulf you, and it's going to beam straight from your crown chakra all the way to your earth star chakra, your star chakra. Yeah. You're going to be embraced by light. So don't give up. Don't give up. You're going to also be able to accomplish your mission, whatever your mission here, your soul's mission here on earth. You're going to be able to uncover it. You're going to be able to fulfill it. You're going to be able to accomplish it in this lifetime. If you don't know what your soul's purpose is, it's also on your birth chart. I can also give you a reading for your soul's purpose so you can be aware and consciously aware of it, what your soul came here to accomplish and to experience on earth. Yeah. Let me see if there's anything else that wants to come out. This is an amazing reading. This is an amazing reading. You're beautiful Phoenix. Sight, mindfulness. Yeah, you need to walk by faith and not by sight. Yeah. You may not see certain things that's going to happen, but again, you are to trust the divine. You are to trust the divine in this one. And I'm also getting that you're going to see. You're going to see that everything is happening as it should. Yeah. Mindfulness as well. Practice mindfulness. If you are not doing a meditation routine, practice it. That's where your consciousness or your soul, your higher self, can speak to you in meditation. Because I get a lot of downloads in meditation. When your eyes are closed, you can see images, you can see pictures, you can see diagrams, you can see movies, you can see all kind of things, waterfalls, forests, trees, whatever message they need to tell you, it can come through meditation. Yeah, so that's one form of mindfulness. Another form of mindfulness is breath work. If you have been if breathwork has been calling to you, you've been seeing YouTube videos about it, this is another message. This is another confirmation for you. Practice breathwork, do medication, be mindful of what you're doing, be conscious, be present, be here. Yeah, be present, be present, be present. The best thing for you when you're following your intuition and this death of rebirth, you want to be present, because remember, you are free falling. You are free falling into the universe. You're free falling. All right, this is the end of this message. Hold on, let me get some confidence, some affirmations, some badass affirmations for you. Let me see if anything wants to come out. Yeah. Let me see if there was anything else. Yeah, felt one flip. Yeah. So there's two that came out, and I'm gonna read it for you. It says, even though I am anxious and afraid, I will be brave anyway. I shine brightest when I face my fears. Yeah. So following your intuition might be scary because that's not what you're used to. You're probably used to planning, seeing everything through, going detail for detail, seeing the vision. But I'm getting you to trust your intuition on this one. Yeah. Be brave and face your fears. And this last one says, I am brave. I am fierce. I can do hard fucking things. Nothing stands in my way. I am unstoppable. That's for you. You are unstoppable. You are brilliant. You are magnificent. You are strong. You have a beautiful, courageous soul. Like, look up the mythology of the phoenix. The phoenix is in fire. It burns itself, carrying itself through death because it knows it's gonna be reborn. This is your rebirth. This is your transformation. This is in your enlightened path. Enlightened path. Enlightened path. For some of you guys, I'm getting, you guys are going to be gurus. You guys are going to be inventing something of magnificence, something you've never seen, something you've never known, something you've never seen here on earth. And that's beautiful. Very beautiful. But you have to trust your intuition. Your soul knows it. Your soul, your divine essence knows it. Trust your soul. Trust your divine essence. All right. I hope this reading resonates with you. You are a beautiful, courageous soul. And I just want to encourage you. Join the community of Radiant Life. That's all we do here. We just shine our brightest light and we operate from our divine essence. That's all we do. So if you want a community, comment below. Hang out with us. Subscribe. There's a community that you can subscribe to. Check the description box. I'm going to be putting it up. So that's something new that I'm going to be doing, and I'm excited for it to be having a place of community where everyone can be each other's companion and friend and let's walk this journey of life together. Yeah.